Hi, everyone. Welcome to Town Hall 222. I hope you all had a very nice Thanksgiving holiday. We're going to go ahead and get right into the art talk. So, now with Thanksgiving being a little bit later this year, Christmas and Hanukkah are right around the corner. And we thought it would be beneficial for those of you who need some gift ideas to highlight artists and artisans that you can purchase and gift to a loved one or to yourself. Today, we are talking about Astier de Villatte. Creators of furniture, tableware, and ceramic objects, Ivan Pericoli and Benoit Astier de Villatte founded their company in 1996 with a group made up of brothers and sisters from the Astier de Villatte family, as well as friends from the École des Beaux-Arts. Then, little by little, the group disintegrated. Ivan and Benoit now took sole responsibility for the destiny of their company, which, without any advertising strategy, built its reputation on word of mouth. In 2000, they finally found the shop of their dreams on Rue Saint-Honoré, next to the Palais Royal and the Musée des Arts Déco. Their boutique was once the site of Bianet, Napoleon's personal gold and silversmith. Now, Astier de Villatte is not known for being overly decorative or ostentatious. They're interested in well-made products. But don't think that because they look simple that they're inexpensive. Benoit said when asked about the concept of luxury in relation to their brand, quote, "It's actually quite a strange situation because we're not really interested in the luxury market. We are interested in doing things well. We like to find the right product and the right method, and that can often take years. If you choose that kind of quality, it can sometimes be expensive. Not always, but sometimes." Their ceramics are handcrafted by Tibetan artisans in their Parisian workshop. Each piece is made from one artisan from start to finish, and it gets that artisan's personal signature. They do have molds, of course, for certain objects, but imagine these mugs with the ceramic dots here must have taken precise attention to detail to handcraft. Young Kim, an art writer, says it best when describing the appeal of Astier de Villatte. Quote, "They seemed antique, with a whiff of the flea market. Yet despite the old-fashioned medallions, scallops, and pom-poms, the rather stark, almost blank pieces had an odd contemporariness. The pieces are utterly simple, elegance in austerity. Yet they are not quite minimalist, thanks to the little bits of decoration, even unexpected splashes of color." It was actually a scented dishwashing liquid launched for fun in the store that propelled Astier de Villatte into the magical world of scented products. In collaboration with Françoise Caron, star perfumer at Takasago, a Japanese fragrance creation company, they launched their Eau de Cologne, their hand care, and their first collection of scented candles. Over the years, the collection of scented candles and Eau de Cologne expanded, thanks to the intervention of other very talented perfumers, including Nathalie Feistauer, Alexandre Monet, and Christophe Reynaud. Here's a little bit more behind the scenes look of the artisans in their workshop. I mentioned earlier that many of their artisans are Tibetan. Benoit explains that they met a few Tibetan artisans in Paris through a friend, and they were looking for work. Benoit and Ivan were very impressed by their skills and eventually hired them. And these workers began introducing Benoit and Ivan to their cousins or their wife's friend, for example, and so on, who were also looking for work and were highly skilled, and their company grew very naturally. In 2015, Astier de Villatte bought the Sègue printing house, which they had worked with for a long time. Located in Les-les-Roses in the suburbs of Paris, the printing house is equipped with large typographic presses and several linotypes. And the printing house is iconic because it has one of the last presses in the world that can print books in lead. They released a wildly popular guidebook to Paris called Ma Vie à Paris, as well as art books that highlight other artists and artisans. I'll end with another Young Kim quote. "Everything they do is of the utmost taste, mixing old and new, and sometimes new that appears old. Nothing is ever flashy, and everything is always executed to the highest standards, following Coco Chanel's ideal of pauvreté de luxe, discreet luxury of quality and elegance. Nearly everything they produce is made by the hands of artisans. So maybe you got some inspiration for your holiday shopping, but I hope you enjoyed looking at some of these ceramics and books by Astier de Villatte. Thank you, and now back to the studio.